Well, Jimmy, many congratulations on their Manager of the Month award for yourself and all the staff. Nice recognition for the good work that's been done so far.
Yeah, thanks for everyone who voted for it, of course. But for me, it's like football is a fantastic sport. It's a collective sport, and you need everyone to do you better and help others to get better. So this award is for everyone that belongs to Aberdeen Football Club. It's like the staff, the players, how they fight every week and the training sessions, the supporters, how they support us at Pittodrie, but also the away games. So that's the spirit we want to create, like we can celebrate and keep working hard together. So that's a good award for everyone in Aberdeen.
Saw you out there, Jimmy, when getting the photo done with all the staff round about you. How just pleased are you with the way that they've all come together? Because obviously, with likes of Christopher Meir, who obviously come from another country as well and having to settle in, but everybody seems to be working well together.
Yeah, it's for me, it's the most important thing. Like good people, working with good people. Then we have our expertise in some areas, but how we connect together, how we share the same vision, how we try to get in bed every day. How we try to improve things, that we are, and the trust in each other, that we can, when we need to fix things, we can stay long hours some days and everybody's there to support and help each other. That atmosphere is so important, to trying to create something together here in Aberdeen Football Club. So I like the spirit a lot.
Jimmy, not just your coaching staff, I mean, I see the way you treat all the staff around Cormac Park is very, very impressive. But you recognise that they've all got a part to play as well, haven't they? I mean, everybody plays a part in helping get the players ready for a game on a Saturday.
Everything is connected. Yeah, everything is connected in football. And how we are in the facilities, everybody is here and helping us to perform. The chef and his staff and the food we eat, and everything is connected in football. So everyone is working for the same thing, like trying to do something good for Aberdeen and the team and the players. So I think like it's important to show that respect to everyone, and we also need to a lot of things still to improve. We need to stay humble and keep pushing, and we are so early in the season so far, so it's a long time together we have ahead of us. So we need this environment that we can, everybody can grow and to get better every day.
One member of the staff I must mention is Peter. Just the sort of foundations he laid before you came in. Were you able to build on some of the things he put in place, and just how much did that help in the fact that what you did last season, that you weren't maybe coming in completely starting from scratch?
No, but the most important thing, he knows the players. We can discuss the players before we arrive, and also what he thinks we should improve, and then we of course have our own ideas, and this connection is good to have, like, and also that they start creating some ways how to build up, and we try to use some part of that. And for me, it's that it's like a good starting point, and also that he stays, and how we connect to each other, and of course share the vision of football. That's that we want the same thing, and also he knows the league, and also Craig Hinchcliffe, they knew the league, and the rest of the staff was already here. So it was a good connection from some new ideas, and also you always have to respect the league you're coming to. Football is football, but still every league has their characteristics I have to adapt to and understand, and it speed up that process for us also to identify things we need to think about when we're building our game model and a game idea and identity.
You mentioned the league. Has anything surprised you at all, or is it pretty much what you expected?
No, the most surprise is like how I understand Aberdeen was a really big club. Aberdeen Football Club was a big club, but the passion the people show in the city, at Pittodrie, at away games, is amazing to be a part of that one, and it's a lot of feelings and emotions you can carry on in the future in your lives to be a part of this club. the league, I think is like, I like the speed of the league. It's quite fast games. I think the passion for football is also transmitted to the pitch. It's like it's quick games and a lot of heart out there on the pitch. So that's what I like. So I enjoy it.
You mentioned the heart out on the pitch, but I hope you don't mind me asking. You seem very, very calm here on the touchline. I mean,
Yeah.
be honest, are you actually that calm underneath? What's going through your head?
No, but I'm trying. But I'm trying to stay cool in the head, to read the game and try to support. It's not easy. The players or the guys are on the pitch, but we try to analyze during the game. We can't do so much when the game is on, but for me, it's important to try to stay cool up here. But the heart is bubbling all the time and beat fast. But I try to stay focused on my part.
Yeah. But you also want that canvas to translate through to the players as well, don't you? And I think quite a good example of that's been with the late goals we've scored, because we haven't just resorted to launching balls into the box and hoping for the best. I mean, both Toppy's goal against Queen's Park and Kevin's against Ross County, they're really well worked goals, weren't they?
Yeah, I think we try to stay with our idea and don't get too stressed and do something different that we don't practice on and training on. So that's good. We get this goal, of course. I think like when they see the team, they still believe in it. They're trying to do the thing to talk about in the half time, and how they push. I think also Nicky Devlin, when they get down on his knees and stand up again and running and play wide to Shaden, and then the cutback and Kevin Isbeth is there, and it's like a team goal with a lot of belief and effort in that one. And of course how we celebrate the goal also with the supporters. It was a lot of emotions, but I like the way that the team can stay stable in this situation. It's easy to do a lot of different things and we're not connected, so I'm happy with that.
You mentioned it a wee bit there, but the players problem solving out on the pitch and making the right decisions. I mean, obviously during the week you're out in the training field with them, you do all the video analysis work, but how much emphasis do you put on the players actually working things out for themselves on the bits?
I think like principles in the game, what we want to have is we don't work so much with maybe patterns, because football is things happen. So we want to have a clear identity, what we want them to do in how we defend, transitions, how we attack, and then we work with these principles every week and try to adjust things. And then the players, you more than know the game model, you more is left out for luck. So we can be consistent in some parts, but still they are the decision makers, and also they have their own qualities. Like sometimes maybe you need more a direct player, sometimes you need more a combination player. So, but we still play the same game, but they're adding with different qualities when we maybe do some changes sometimes in some games, or how we start a game. So it's good that more and more players catching up with the team, how we want to play, but they are different how they can contribute to the game with their own qualities.
I guess, Jimmy, I mean, every game's different, every opponent's different as well, isn't it? So
yeah,
that brings other challenges. You know?
That's the challenge. You have an opponent on the other side is also good. So that's why you need to stay humble and work hard.
So many players have performed well in the early part of the season, it's maybe unfair to single anybody out, but I just wanted to mention Sivert Nielsen. I mean, he's done so well, hasn't he, since coming into Scottish football? I mean, managers are judged on their signings, but I guess you knew exactly what you were getting when you brought him in. Yeah,
I know his characteristics, how we always give 100% for the team he play for. He always tried to push his teammates. And I think he's just being himself and trying to give everything for his team and teammates every game. So far, so good. Yeah.
What's he like away from the pitch, on the training field when you're dealing with him? He seems a very sort of calm character.
Yeah, he's all the energy he put out on the games and the training session. Then he's really calm outside. So he's so cool outside the pitch. So he's full of energy when he train and play games. Yeah,
but I mean, you look through the spine of the team now. You've obviously got Demi in goals, who's a leader. Gavin Malloy, definitely showing leadership qualities. You've got Graham and Sivert. Nicky was a captain as well, and I think Kevin his experience brings us some leadership. So you can never have enough leaders in a team, can you?
No, we're trying to have everyone to contribute, and I think like more and more players also growing, take responsibility. For me, it's like football is like a collective effort. A game is a collective effort, and everybody has to take responsibility. And we can see also in our team meetings, more and more players speak out and grow as leaders. You have this that you always can. It's easy to identify, but I think more and more players also. Take a big part in make the team to grow, and that's why we try to be clear how we want to play, so they are more brave and take decisions from that. So I'm really happy with that more and more players really stepping forward.
So when you have these team meetings, you want these guys to come out and see what they think, yeah?
Yeah. I think that the most important is the players understand how we want to play. Not me. That's the most important thing.
But we see the way you want to play with this high intensity, fast and have real pace in the team. We've also seen after sort of 30 minutes an hour, you have to make changes, don't you? So it's very much going to be a squad game, isn't it? I mean, even these guys in the bench are going to be absolute key, the impact that they have when they come on.
Yeah, I think it's good. We have these 5 subs to make a change in the game, because the game is so demanding today. It's just going quicker and quicker and quicker, and sometimes also you can use that in a good way. Depending, sometimes it can be more that you want to speed up the game or attack more somewhere, or you need another tool, like they have all different qualities, the players. So that's why I think like the squad has to be, we talk about the team spirit, we have to respect each other, we have to have a healthy competition inside the team, but we're going to need everyone. A season is always for a squad, it's not for a starting 11. So I think the players really adapt to that, and the season is long, so everybody has to stay sharp every week to trying to get the game time, but they also handle it well when they don't play, and then they come back the day after in the training, fully focus again and be ready for the next game. So that's important.
We did have one addition to the squad this week with Duke returning. Just for something, how's it going trying to integrate Duke back into sort of Cormac Park?
We have a really good team spirit, and I think like you can't travel through time, or you can't change the past. I think, but most important thing is to look forward, and for me, it's the starting point with him right now, and the squad also accept it, and everybody, and he's integrated really well, and he's giving 100% every training session since he arrived. So from there, just to grow, adapting to the team, and get the connection with the teammates, and then we know his qualities. So from not playing football for a while now, we just need to train well and stay sharp, and then be ready for a game.
Yeah. I mean, we should point out, Jimmy, as a player you don't actually know, you've not worked with him before, and a lot of what was happening was very much out of your control. It was being dealt with by Alan and others at the club. So just what have you made of him, and what conversations have you had with him since he's come back this week?
I think like when they come, he apologized to the players and the staff and everybody around here, and it feels genuine, and the players take care of that in a good way, and already like just going on a training session now. And the most important, not only for him, is for everyone, that everybody know what we want here is that everybody give 100% for Aberdeen Football Club in training sessions and in games, and it doesn't matter who you are, it's for everyone. So just be clear with that to everyone, and then it's going to go fine. Yeah.
He certainly looks good shape fitness-wise, but I think people have to appreciate that match fitness is a different thing, isn't it? And that takes a bit longer to get.
Yeah, I think he's playing well, and his individual fitness is good, but then he has to adapt to the games and the game tempo, intensity, and his teammates to understand how we want to play. And of course, that will take some time, but let's see.
Yeah. It's a strange week with international. You've got guys who are away, and you're obviously training with other players. Just the guys who've been away. I mean, Dimmy's played both games for Bulgaria, so it's that's been great for him, and obviously Toppy making his debut as well, which is good for Finland.
No, but I think the national team breaks have to use them in a good way, but also the players go away is always a nice thing to play for your country, and they're also gonna grow with that. I think it's good for the players to be there, and then they also stay in shape because they're training and playing games, and then they come back and they have been from the beginning, so they know how we play. So I'm just happy for the players to go away to play for the country. I think that's a good thing.
Absolutely. Just Leighton Clarkson, what's the latest with him? You hopefully he'll be back soon.
He trained full now, so he's looking sharp and good, and that's good that that every result was good when he made the last checkup. So now he's going full on the sessions.
Okay. Motherwell on Saturday. It's going to be another big crowd. Another tough game though. I mean, Motherwell as well have made a very good start to the season, so the crowd are going to have a big part to play, aren't they?
Yeah, I think like you want to create this atmosphere at home at Pittodrie. Like we are strong there. They push us to the end of the game. Sometimes some games for sure will be more tough and not going your way, but we need to stick together. And that's the thing. I think the late goals we have scored now, this support we have both at Pittodrie and away against Ross County. If you don't have this connection, players and the team and the supporters, you don't have this extra step or effort to take the last minute. So I think this is so important. So let's keep doing that.
Yeah. When you arrived, remember you spoke about Pittodrie becoming a hard place for opposition teams to come. And I think that's happening, and supporters have had a big part to play in that. I mean, the atmosphere they're creating there is very special, isn't it?
Yeah, I think like you have to be proud of the city and the football club is that connection, and if you have a togetherness, the whole city and the atmosphere and at Pittodrie, you always kind of have the opportunity to grow really strong, but you have to stick to that in a long time and a long period and grow every game, every season, and just keep moving like that now. So I think that so far so good, and the support is amazing, so we are so happy.
Just finally, you enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
You had time to enjoy it.
Yeah. So, no, it was a busy start, but it was good. Now we got some short break, and now we're back again and keep moving forward.
You said you were surprised when you're out and about. Have you been surprised just how much coverage you get and how much you want people are coming up asking for photos, that type of thing?
No, but they are nice, and I think like you have to take your time because they are traveling and giving so much time for the club, and when you represent a part of the club, you have to take your time to talk to the supporters, and so far so good. I'm enjoying it.
Well, Jimmy, well done in the award, and wish you all the very best for the games coming up this month.
Thank you so much.